All right, everybody. So, yes, I'm back in Division 2. I just wanted to touch base on something because I've never seen a game. All right, so the game went dead silent, right? We killed Fei Lao, the game went away. Everybody bitched and complained. I can't believe it. I was one of them. You know, how the hell could you just do this? Blah, blah, blah. The game's dead. Everything, right? So they got rid of it. It was going down the road of desolation. So then they bring it back. Now, I'm a strong proponent of Division 1. I think Division 1 myself, Division 1 is a much more portrayed storyline. And just an overall harder game. And I find Division 1 I don't want to say more tactical, but just more fun. I think early game is harder than this game in early game. So, and I have almost 2,500 hours in Division 1, and surprisingly, I didn't realize this, and that's among 6 characters in Division 1. So there's my first 5 characters from the first game, and then I bought the second game, and now I'm on my playthrough, which is on this channel. And that's technically my 6th character. This game, I only have 2 characters. I have this character and another character, which I hardly ever use. And I have a hardcore character. I do have a new character that I started with a friend. They didn't like the game, so I haven't played that game. I'll probably delete that game when seasons start. But I've never seen a community that grabs the pitchforks as easy as this community. It's amazing. And the amount of misinformation that's on the web right now for this, and with this whole season 2.0. So I've played through the Manhunt already. I enjoyed it. Granted, it's not a whole lot different than what we've dealt with, but I enjoyed it more than the others. I love Anna. I like dealing with Anna. And that kind of stuff I think is kind of cool. I haven't done all the manhunts because I got sick of doing just, even though it was kind of the same thing, but I love going to DUA or a mission or something. I love that. And I'm hoping to continue to do that. But doing CPs and that kind of stuff and bounties, I'm sick of bounties. Bounties are like the most boring thing ever. And even like in the Division 1, you had high value targets, which are essentially bounties. Those had a little difference to them. Granted, they were in probably the same 5 locations, but you had to pay your way up through the levels. And once I get to that point in the playthrough, I'll probably cover that a little bit. But I get bored of bounties in this game. And I don't know. I kind of liked what they did. They put a little twist on it, okay? And the thing that really gets me, the community is just crazy. Like, they come out with this news. I enjoy what they've done to the manhunts, okay? I've enjoyed just a little change that they've made. Has actually made it kind of fun, and I enjoyed it. But when you watch the videos and all that stuff, it's just crazy, because if you're positive about the changes, then you're a fanboy, and then you're supposed to be negative. It's like, why are you negative? They're still doing this, okay? Like, getting rid of Warlords of New York, to me, that map sucks. I hate that map. I hate playing on that map. The missions, they're okay. I kind of like Connolly. I like her as it's weird, right? It's kind of confusing, the story in this game, and too. I don't like the story. The story makes no sense at all. It's like it had a sense, and then Black Tusk came involved, and then once Black Tusk came involved, then we went and did a bunch of dumb stuff, right? So here we are. We've killed all of Keener's right-hand people, right? And now we're becoming one of his right-hand people. That's just dumb. That's a stupid plot twist that means nothing, okay? So I'm not 100% fanboy in this game, but the little changes that they made are cool. I'm kind of hoping, I'm not going to speculate what 2.0 is, with the exception of I'm hearing everybody pitch because they got to start from 0. And And if it's like every other game that has a season character, you start with 0 on the season, not on your character, right? So it's possible, and we don't know this, right? But everybody's speculating, and they're speculating in a negative direction instead of a positive direction, okay? What's wrong with having a character that is a seasonal character that you use to get through the 100 levels of the season? Like Diablo has missions. I wasn't a big fan of Diablo's season because I kind of felt like I should have to play the storyline again. To me, you should get a choice. You should either be able to play through the storyline again, get to 100, or you play through and get the 100 levels or whatever for the season. Either way, if you play the game, you'd get the 100 levels of your season, not your character, but your season. Whereas the Diablo had missions, and some of them were stupid missions that you didn't want to do, but you had to do them in order to get certain things in your season. So I don't believe we're going to level characters. I believe that the leveling characters will be natural, but I think it's more about the season levels, getting from 0 level 1 season to level 100, and there'll be missions that you got to do that. I'm looking forward to that. I'm hoping that's kind of what it is. I'm hoping they mix it up. I would not mind if it said, like, one of the missions is to run this mission on hard or higher with a team of 4. You know what I mean? Make some of these missions a little hard, but not impossible. And have it so that the interaction is more. Like, my biggest problem right now is I was a member of TSW with GC Rock. Phenomenal dude. Highly recommend watching his videos. I hope to play on one of his stream teams or something at some point someday. I was a part of his clan, but because I left and played Division 1, I went back to Guild Wars. I did other games. I didn't log into this game because I didn't enjoy doing the seasons. I didn't enjoy doing the manhunts. They didn't make any sense for the story. They, to me, were just giving us something to do to keep us quiet kind of thing. So it's a bummer that you have people working on this. I think Warlords is like a $7 purchase. So the fact that they're saving people money, I think it's more along the lines of there's a probability that map hardly gets played. Everybody does the story, and then they might not ever go back to that map. Because I know myself, going to the Haven, there's people there, but I don't really see a whole lot of interaction as far as people in the maps. Like, I know I've done a couple of missions where I've done matchmaking and nobody's joined, or I've fallen and cried and yelled for help, nobody's come. So I'm kind of thinking, if anything, it's more along the lines of that map just never got utilized to the potential. So now they're just getting rid of it. The cool thing is now there's more people, right? It's okay. It's like I just watched a video earlier today where basically saying this update is not for the veteran players. I consider myself a veteran player because I have 1,500 hours. I feel that makes me a veteran. Maybe not. My shade level doesn't reflect it, I guess, but that's okay. I just play the game. I don't grind shade levels, but it's like, I don't understand the hate by allowing people to skip Warlords. And that the comment, to get back to it, the comment was that this patch is not for the veteran players. Well, maybe it's not, right? But there's nothing wrong with bringing new players into this game. If this season, let's say this season, right, brings, we'll say 20,000 players into the game, new players, right? And then bring some players back. People are playing the game, which is going to make these updates that much more worthwhile for the devs to do. I don't understand why people whip out the pitchforks. It makes no sense to me. It's so confusing, and I don't understand the hate, especially when the hate is for something that nobody really understood. Like, granted, all right, yes, I sat through UB4, I watched every video prior to the Division, and then the Division was the very last 3 minutes or whatever it was. We watched the trailer, Aaron Keener is surprisingly alive again. Who saw that coming? Beilao, obviously. She's probably alive still. Who saw that coming? You know, it's like, I want to go back. I'm going to probably go back to play Warlords to see if we kill Keener, if they change that story. Who the frick knows? I don't know. But anyways, Hornet came back too. Surprising there. But it's just, like I said, the only beef I have with this game is the fact that the storyline is ridiculous. The storyline means nothing. Whoever wrote it, it's almost like somebody wrote the story all the way up to where Black Tusk come in, and then they handed the script to somebody else and said, oh, wait, no, we don't want you to see this script. Now you write the next part. Because Black Tusk is like my least favorite enemy type in this game. They're, I don't know, they're just not fun to play around with. But anyways, and so it's just, it's interesting to me how, you know, the pitchforks are out, the torches, all that stuff. It's like, why don't we just let season 2 get here, right? And see what they have in store. You know, maybe they're not doing everything that everybody says. Maybe there's something completely different. I don't know. Nobody knows. They didn't say. They spent 3 minutes showing us a little video and Yannick talking and a couple of different developers talking. And then all of a sudden they had the post show, which was basically nothing, reiterating everything we've already said. And we still came away not knowing anything, really. So put the pitchforks down. Play the game. If you don't like the changes, don't play the game. It's as simple as that, right? I mean, it's easy for me to say. I go play other games when something I don't like, right? If there's a part about this thing I don't like, I don't do it. You know, I didn't do the last manhunt. I haven't gone after Kelso. I'll probably do that now because I guess it means something now. I don't know. But anyways, I just want to make a quick video. Hopefully it's quick. I'll probably edit it out when I get the invite. Hopefully the guy took my friend request because I am looking for a steady group of people to play with. If I'm going to play this game, I want to play it with a group because I think that'll keep me more engaged. Because solo is cool. I love skill builds. I know it's probably cheesy, but I got a skill build that'll just about do legendary. It's close. It's more along the way of how I play that. But anyways, so take care. Play the game. Put the pitchfork down. Take the torch away. And just enjoy what they're giving us. Because if they weren't giving us nothing, then it'd be reason to complain. So, anyways, take care. Have a good day.